But no pressure. I mean,
Okay.
don't worry about it.
I would love to see them. The thing is that I have Dad's car. I know you're going to go crazy, but he didn't want me to drive the new car into the city.
So how were you supposed to get there?
Well, no, I drove my car down to Yonkers, and we switched cars.
So you don't have your car right now?
I have Dad's car with me.
You know, you guys are something else. I'm talking to my mom. We just went on the air live, Mom.
Okay, well, I'm going to go now. Don't repeat any of this.
I won't. God, you guys are so... At least you live up to your billing as my parents. It's not like one day you totally shocked me and did something crazy, like said, your father and I just came back from the gym, because then I would faint.
We've done that too, and we quickly have to tell you that. Okay, so I did get that beep. I know you're on.
Okay, here's what I'm going to do. You call me when you're done with your Broadway show. And what are you going to see? Kinky Boots?
No, Sunset Boulevard.
Sunset Boulevard. Awesome.
Yeah.
I want you to have the best time, okay?
Thank you, and I'll call you when it's over.
Okay, love you, Mom.
Love you too, and I hope Connor feels better.
Feel better, Connor.
Thank you.
Thanks, Mom.
Take care.
Take care. Love you.
Okay.
Bye. That was my mom. I know she's not watching, so I could tell you this story. Oh, whatever. I'm not even going to tell the story. They're crazy with the parking and the garages, and my dad would waste an entire day not seeing us so as not to park the car in a garage. I don't know if you know from this, it's this Jewish cheapness. It's an acquired skill. You can't just be born. You're not just born with it, Connor. It takes years and years of being cheap to be able to acquire such a status of just having that innate sense of I can't spend any money. And believe me when I tell you, my dad, he is just the best at it. So anyway, he'll drive around for 100 hours looking for a spot. My mom won't even get to Manhattan yet. Like the first parking garage you see, she's like, better pull in. Who knows what's going to be? They're literally the opposite. So my mom is in to see a Broadway show, and she was telling me where she parked, and not near the garage I told her, probably because my dad got her a coupon at a different one. Hilarious as it is, they are my parents. I am stuck with them. They are stuck with me, and I was no easy child. So God bless them, and I thank them every day. In fact, a week after I had Harper, I called my mom up and I said, I never said this before, but now I get it. Thank you. She's like, for what? I said, for all of it. Thank you for everything. Thank you for feeding me and clothing me and sheltering me. And thank you for loving me and having patience with me. And thank you for teaching me and guiding me and instructing me. And thank you for letting me trip and fall and helping me back up again. Thank you for all of that. And she said, why now? And I said, because so now I take all those things that you taught me, but I didn't know I knew them, and now I'm giving them to this child the same way you gave them to me. And I hope one day this child grows up and says, and she doesn't have to, I don't care, thank you for all the things that I'm doing for her. This morning would be one of those days where she very well should say thank you. It's so warm in here, so as usual, I made it too warm, so if you'll excuse me, I am going to make it a little bit cooler. How did I make it so?
It was hot.
It was hot, right?
Yeah.
Okay. Anyway, so I'm back. How is everybody? Connor, how are you?
I'm doing well.
Well, before we get to my story about what my night was like, how much does she charge to stop talking? Well, listen, Bob is moo, which is, no offense, he said. Would you rather me just sit here and not talk? Like, what would you be watching?
Well, let's give him a number.
I would, yeah, that's a good point.
Yeah.
You write me a check for $500 and I'm happy to stop talking. So, and there's no AOL, LOL, or AOL, or Yahoo, or whatever you want to do. You actually like me. Okay, well, I'm done talking to you, so thank you. Connor cut himself right before we went on the show.
I did.
Like, sliced his finger off.
Yeah.
Just about. And I'm not good with blood. The only thing I'm worse at than blood, Connor, is swimming in the ocean at night.
I didn't know blood was a fear. That's
Can't even talk about it. Here's where I put my fears. Swimming in the ocean at night, I would put one above it. Obviously, being in the ocean with a cruise liner coming at me is my all-time...
Yeah. But that's like a specific scenario.
Hey, no, that's the fear, okay? being in the ocean with a cruise liner coming right at me, and I'm in the water. Like, where am I going? Okay, so number 1. Number 2, just swimming in the ocean at night. I'm terrified. Like, I couldn't even jump in and get out. Number 3, I hate snakes. They're so fast. They're awful. Number 4, needles. Blood, needles, all of it. Now, that number 4 used to be number 1 until I had the babies. I was so terrified because they had to draw blood and all of it. I had to go to needle therapy before I had the kid. Bob, you did not see me on a bike. I haven't had a bike since I had the baby. I'm like afraid to get on a bike now for fear that I'm going to somehow get into an accident and something else is going to happen. And I'm not going to be there for my kid. Anyway, that's what I'm afraid of. So Connor all of a sudden says, ooh, you may not want to come in here. I really cut my finger. I can't finish putting the light up because I'm dripping blood all over it. I stopped listening because I'm pretty sure I fainted at that point, and then I came to, like, easily 3 minutes later, and he was still talking about the dripping of the pressure.
All the blood.
Can't even hear it. Anyway, so that's why we went on the air late, because he literally cut himself at 10:59. How are you feeling?
I'm feeling great. Yeah.
You feel all right?
Yeah. You mean like in regards to the finger?
Yeah.
The blood? No, it's not bad. I got a little Minions Band-Aid.
Where'd you get it? Lance had it.
Lance had it, yeah.
Nice. All right. Anyway, let me tell you about my night last night. You know, Connor texted me this morning. He's like, you should have a reality show. Not you should see a reality show. Not you should inspire a reality show. You should have a reality show. So, me too, Bob. I got home last night and, no, what happened? I was home first because I watched the Celtics game. But I fell asleep and then I woke up again in the overtime. I don't know if you caught or know even what happened in that Celtics-Wizards game. It was an incredible game.
I saw there's like 40 plus points between Isaiah Thomas and John Wall.
Well, no, Thomas finished with like 53 points.
I mean, I think both of them scored 40.
but he did it on it would have been his sister's birthday. His sister that just died last week.
Right.
Would have been his sister's birthday. He wasn't even going to play. He was exhausted. Came out.
He didn't have a tooth, right?
Right. Put down because he like banged his face on the floor. Put up like 50 plus points, and they came from like I think they were down. I didn't read the box score or anything, but they were down like 15 points, even more than that, all game long. All of a sudden, tied up, go into overtime, and then they win. It was amazing.
Wow.
But I ended up falling asleep on the couch last night watching the game because Steph came home late from work and she wanted to sleep. At 3:45, 3:45, Harper gets out of bed. And I've fallen asleep on the couch. So now I see what happens. She gets out of bed, she opens the door, closes the bedroom door, opens our bedroom door, closes our bedroom door, and walks down the hallway to our bedroom. Now, she didn't see me on the couch, so I was just curious how this was all going to be handled. And then, of course, since she left, Quinny woke up. She saw that nobody was in Harper's bed, and she lost it. So I jump up and I ran in to hold Quinny. Harper comes in with the usual. 3:45. I'm going to have a bagel, and I'd like to get dressed now. I was like, what? She's like, I want a bagel, and I'm ready to get dressed now. I go, what bagel? You're not having a bagel. It's 3 o'clock in the morning. It's the middle of the night. No bagel. Quinny, I have bagel. I want bagel. 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 I was like, Harper, stop saying it, because then Quinny will just say whatever Harper says. So Harper goes, bagel, and I'm getting dressed. Quinny, I get dressed. Bagel. Dressed. Bagel. I go, everyone needs to stop saying words. We're going to sleep. Now, I forgot that the baby monitor was on, so Steph hears everything that's happening. So all she heard was like, bagel, dress, bagel, dress. I said, no bagels, no one's getting dressed, everyone's going back to sleep. I popped a passy back in Quinny's mouth, plucked her down, convinced Harper to go back to bed. As I'm walking out, Harper, I'm so thirsty, I don't think I'll make it to morning. Like, she's such a little drama queen. I go, you'll be fine. I don't think so, Mom. I'm so thirsty, I don't think I'll make it to morning. Fine. So I go and I get her water. I bring her water. It's not soda water, Mom. I only want club soda. I can only drink club soda. This is going to keep making me thirsty. So I could keep arguing or I could just get it. I know some of you are going to be like, you're insane. I went and I got her some Pellegrino in the fridge. She had that. Quinny had her water. I said, all right, we're done. Sleep. Good night. I didn't want to go back into the bedroom. I fell asleep. I went back onto the couch because I knew it wasn't going to be long. Slept for another 3 minutes. Both of them were up. And I'll fast forward through the next 8 minutes of me losing my shit because 8 minutes later, by like 3:56, the three of us were in the playroom playing. I said, if you're not going to go to sleep, you're going to play by yourself. Independent play. I don't care. I need to go to sleep. Nope. I was in there with the Barbies and the accessories, the magnet tiles, the Shopkins, the Peppa Pig characters, the Peppa Pig house, the caravan that Marcy got her, sitting in a pool of all of it. Because every time I left, they get into a fight. No matter what one has, the other one wants that. Even if it's like a broken piece of a plastic Poland Spring bottle, and Harper picks it up and it looks like she's having some semblance of a good time, Quinny, I have that. I want that. I want that, Mama. That. I need 2 of everything. Of everything. Every outfit, every dress, every pair of shoes, I need 2 of everything. So from 3:45 until 5:30, I was back and forth between the couch and there and the couch and there. Stephanie left at 6. Then the morning started. That's when the morning starts. I have to make Harper breakfast. I have to get Quinny up, give her a bottle. Then she poops easily and like to the minute, 3 minutes after having her bottle. So I change her diaper. Harper has to get into her school clothes. Quinny gets into her class clothes. Lunchbox is made. Then I have to take a shower and blow dry my hair and get myself dressed and pack my bag. Then hair has to go up and be done. Because as soon as the nanny walks in, like she walks in at 8 o'clock, 8:01 we have to be out the door. The bus comes at 8:04. So I have been up since yesterday. It is a complete and utter crap show in our apartment from like 4 a.m. until 8 a.m. Like 4 hours of madness. And like if I was gonna put music to it, it would sound something like na 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 boom boom boom. Then I first get out and remember yesterday, you know, the bus driver was so kind to let us on the bus even though we had no money. Remember I gave Harper a piece of the muffin, just some crumbs, and she's licking the crumbs off her hand like this, and the bus driver's like, you can come on the bus, but I didn't have any money in my car. So I'm like, we have no money. We don't have any money. No money. They thought I was like homeless. She's eating crumbs, and I'm yelling to the world that we have no money. They let us on anyway. So today I had to have my card. Of course, did I get money yesterday? No. So I borrowed Steph's card as she was leaving today, and I was like, no matter what, we have to get on this bus. We have to make the 8:04, because if we don't, this guy's gonna think once again we stiffed him. So I grabbed Harper, I basically yanked her, threw her up over my shoulder, and we are literally sprinting. I see the bus, I'm all over it, I get to the bus stop, different bus driver. So what do I do? Like, am I all super honest and pay twice and tell him I didn't pay yesterday, or do I wait until our bus driver, actually I should pay 3 times, comes back?
I think you gotta wait.
I had to wait.
Right? Because
I waited. I didn't pay, he doesn't know.
you don't know.
He doesn't know. So I waited.
And your intentions are still good. I mean, you just want him to know that you are paying back for what he did.
Yep. So, got in, dropped Harper off at school. The teacher thanked me for the great mystery read yesterday. And then, where did I go? Then I had to schlep downtown for a meeting. And then I turned around to come all the way back up, and I decided I'm only going to use public transportation. Usually I'll hop into a cab, but they're like racking up. That's expensive. So I'm going to do public transportation. But I'm so unfocused when I go from point A to B. It's like I got to get the whole alphabet in, Connor. You know, like if I'm going to go from A to B, oh, look at C. D is not bad at all. F looks great. How about G over there? Elemento, what you doing? That's basically what happens. So I think what should have been a 15-minute commute up here took me like 45 minutes, which is why we were all scrambling, and then you cut yourself and turned into one of those crazy mornings.
Yeah.
So in other words, every stinking day. Every day.
Yeah, you usually do have pretty wild,
Some
wild mornings. My mornings are pretty much the same every day.
Really?
Yeah. Pretty boring.
No such thing.
I mean, no, they're boring, but I'm not complaining.
Great. Yeah, don't complain.
Yeah.
I'd like everyone
I like boring.
to be boring. Anyway, it's good to see you, Connor.
Good to see you
You bring
too.
stability to my life.
I try.
We have a fun show today. We've got this amazing James Beard nominated pastry chef coming on to give us a sense of what real, truly delicious calories taste like. Jason Licker, look him up on Instagram. You will fall in love with his desserts. So we'll have that. And I don't know. Let's say hi to some people.
Sure.
Let's do it.
Elizabeth Tate says, hello, Jenna.
Hi, Elizabeth.
Heather Kellogg says, wow, what a morning.
I know, always.
Lenny Santos says, hi, Jenna.
Hi.
Scott Howarda says, good morning, Wolfie.
Hey, Scott.
Super duper. Kayla McFarland says, hello, Jenna.
Hi, Kayla.
Robin Fox says, good morning, Jenna.
Good morning, Robin.
Heather, oh no, I'm sorry.
It's like romper room.
Wesley Martinez says, good morning.
Hello.
Martha Stallard says, Jenna cannot be in the medical field.
No, I would have a heart attack.
Heather Kellogg.
Interestingly enough, my brother is a doctor.
Yeah.
Lewin.
He's a surgeon, right?
Lou Minimal Confi wants to come for an interview. Absolutely. Yes, my brother is.
Yeah.
Which means he literally cuts people open and deals with their insides. I'd be like this. I'd be done.
Heather Kellogg says, reality show, that would be cool.
Yeah, that'd be fun.
Robin.
Wait, hold on a second. Lewin, what do you do for a living? Lewin, that you want to come in to be a guest on the show?
I think that's Illuminati.
Oh, Illuminati? Obsessed with angels and demons. I liked your workout yesterday. We'll do it again. Stair exercises. Great, Andy. Just time yourself. This setting reminds me of some show. Let me guess. Casting Couch. I sell stuff on Amazon and eBay. But doesn't everybody? Hey, Jenna, good morning. Are your legs sore from yesterday, says Randy. They're not. I'm used to it. But you know what is sore? I did about 80,000 jump rope skips the day before. My calves are on fire. Plus, I did all the quad work yesterday. Plus, I'm doing a leg workout tonight. I'll be dead.
Robin Fox says, such a good mom.
Thank you, Robin.
Veronica Sanchez says, hello.
Hi, Veronica.
Barbest Right says, good morning, Jenna. I
Barb.
can come and be your 4 to 8 nanny.
Please. Please, Barb.
Ethel Truitt says, good morning, Jenna and Connor.
Hi, Ethel.
Diana Shook May says, good morning, looking good.
Thank you.
Barbest Right says, I'm an early morning person.
Hey, I have, yes is the answer. Please come help me from 4 to 8.
Rhonda Alsterbrook says, hey, Jenna and Connor, love your morning stories.
Ha, thank you. I wish any part of them were exaggerated.
Kelly Williamson says, good morning. Did she have a bagel for breakfast?
No.
And how are your legs after that amazing stair run?
Legs are phenomenal. Legs are strong. They were tired yesterday, but they get that way. I happen to have very strong quads. Former volleyball player. D3, so not that exciting. She did not get her bagel. We generally go for bagels on the weekends. That is the case. She had a waffle for breakfast with fruit.
Heather Kellogg says, awesome on the workouts lately, and I second the such a good mom comment.
Thank you so much, Heather.
All right, I'm going to go over to Paris, or Instagram.
Insta.
Allie Beck says, good morning, friends.
Good morning, Allie.
Allie says, did you do a cool workout this morning?
No, I'm working out at 4:30 tonight.
Laura Koppel says, miss you on the Today Show.
Thanks, Laura.
Shamsa says, good morning. I don't know what that is.
Okay.
Says, good morning. Niders gave you a heart emoji. Emoji says, good morning. I agree with Connor. I'd watch a show of your daily life.
Ha!
So maybe, yeah.
Something's there.
Maybe not reality, but like a documented, like,
Yeah.
you know, just like
Hey,
a special.
For all these people that are like asking about Connor, so we do this show. We're doing this show. It's daily. We're across 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 platforms: Instagram, Periscope, Facebook, YouTube, YouNow, Sportscaster, and messages come up on all of them. You know what? Since you guys don't fully understand what I'm talking about, I'm going to take a picture right now of Connor sitting in front of everything. Now I'm going to put it on Instagram. I'll put it on the Jenna Wolf Show Instagram page.
Okay.
Okay? So go to the, it's just at Jenna Wolf Show on Instagram.
Who's asking about me?
There were like 5 people here. They were like, this guy just reads her messages. Is he getting paid or is he a free intern? I mean, I made the voice up. Okay, so we're going to go to Jenna Wolf Show. Okay, but I'm not on Instagram. What are you on? You're on Twitter.
Melissa Bajor says, "Hi Jenna, when you have kids, you feel like you worked out an entire day before you get to work. Or that you feel like you worked
I
an
don't
entire
think you
day."
sound like that, guys. I'm just being funny. Don't be so, don't get sensitiva.
I'm a little sensitive over here.
Wait, how do I make the, turn the picture around? There's no, okay, forget it, I have to do it here. Let's get to what this show is supposed to be about. Okay, traveling guy. I'll have to do this afterwards. These guys aren't on Instagram anyway. Just show the pics of Cam. Smart, smart, and smart. Here you go. This, oh, come on. You know how it does this?
Oh yeah, you gotta swipe, turn it this way, swipe up. No, turn it that way. Swipe up from the bottom. Oh,
Okay.
Okay, you know how you can like, no. You know you can swipe up and get to like the,
Yeah.
do that one, and then
Yeah.
the far right,
Yeah.
lock, no, top right.
Lock it?
Yeah. And
Okay.
then, there.
Oh. Awesome. Okay. Where's my Periscope camera? Which one's
Right.
Periscope? Can you see it? This is what I see. Can you see that? See all those cameras? Wait, that's not a good angle. Pull back. Wait, let me move down a little bit. Wait, hold up. Hold on.
No, down.
Down. Okay. Down. Okay. Yeah. Okay. So there you go. That's basically what I see. That's why there are all these cameras, and I only have Periscope in front of me, so Connor reads them for me. Not that I'm lazy, not that I don't want to read them, but we're a team. It's like my co-anchor. So, okay, that's the future of media. The future of media is getting paid to do all of this. I think it's the true future. We're just the horse of media.
JP Beach says, "What is this, Jenna?" Well, yeah, you kind of just
I
explained
just described it, yeah.
Joyland says, "Good morning, Jenna and Connor." Patty Sogg says, "Good morning, Jenna and Connor. Aren't you tired? Aren't you tired?"
I'm exhausted.
Okay. Kim Lyon says, "Good morning from Newport, Rhode Island."
Hi, Kim.
Kate Welburn says, the stair running yesterday was inspirational."
Thank you. We should do another workout, another day.
Okay. It's gonna rain. Well, maybe tomorrow.
Friday it's gonna rain. Tomorrow we can do another one.
Yeah, tomorrow we can.
But maybe someone wants us to work on something specific, or I don't know. We'll
We have a
figure it out.
guest tomorrow, though.
Who's coming in tomorrow?
Jim Dowd.
Oh, that's right.
Do a little hockey recap.
Yeah. I already have a Wikipedia page, Illuminati. Now I just need money. Jenna, what type of business would buy the show? Just wondering. It's not buying the show. Is it? I don't know. How do you answer that?
Yeah, I mean, it's not actually
Is it
buying
sponsoring
the
it?
show. We're looking to sell space on the show.
Someone can sponsor the whole show. Like today's show brought to you by like Toyota.
Right. Yeah.
They could give us like $1 million and then we're on for the rest of our life.
Right.
For a year. Whichever comes first.
And I don't know what kind of companies Lance is targeting, but, you know, the companies that I feel like would want to are the ones that, like
Align
Procter
themselves
and
with
Gamble.
my brand.
Yeah, well, yeah, things like Procter and Gamble companies or fitness companies.
I think less Procter and Gamble because they're more traditional, and I don't think they're ready for something this avant-garde. I think
That's
more
fair.
like
Yeah.
companies that are a little bit younger but have a lot of money behind them, like a Google, not Google, but something along those lines that are a little more like forward thinking.
Yeah. Well, it's the type of people that want to reach out to our demographic, our audience.
Just a
demographic.
casting cash. Yep, we get that every day. Just wondering, I was advertising for 20 years. Randy, we should talk. Just doing 10% of your workout yesterday would have put me in cardiac arrest. Guys, I only did 10 minutes. I only literally, or did I do 20? No, I did 10 minutes.
10.
That's it.
Yeah.
You have to be impressed. You never thought I would get to 18 in 10 minutes.
I thought you would get, I definitely thought you were going to pass 15.
You did?
Yeah.
Even after I came up the first time and I was like, oh my
Yeah.
God, my legs are exhausted.
Mhm.
You know, because your lactic acid builds up. So most people quit after their lactic acid builds up because it feels horrible. But your body has to get to a point where it breaks it down, and then the pain goes away, and you start.
Is that right?
Yeah. So the first down and up, I was like, oh, I was tired. It was building up in my legs, and then after that, I was on pace the whole time.
Yeah.
I needed 2 flights per minute. So when I was at 8 and you're like 4 minutes, I was like, okay, I'm right on pace.
Yeah.
As long as I don't change my pace, I'm going to be fine. The only thing I had to really cruise on is that last one to get up, number 18.
So,
I knew for sure it was going to be 18 because I did 9 in like 4.5 minutes.
I went home
5
and
minutes.
someone had said, like, Connor do 10 push-ups every time Jenna does 1.
Yeah.
And I was like, I mean, I can definitely do that. So I went home to prove myself that I can do it. But I
So
couldn't.
you did 180 push-ups?
No, I did. I couldn't remember how many you did exactly.
18.
Yeah, I remember now because you just told me. But what I did was I did 10 minutes, and I did every 40 seconds. I would do 10 push-ups. And it was easy.
Yeah.
I mean, it came out to be like 150.
So you want 180, right? Divided by 10.
Yeah.
So every minute you need to do.
So it's like every 35 seconds.
Right. Do 10 push-ups.
Yeah. I mean, I could have easily done 30 more at the end. I just timed it wrong.
Wait, Illuminati, tell me what you said that you followed it up with no offense. I have to know.
I'll find it.
Oops.
1 sec.
GoPro would be awesome, Jenna, plus incorporate with workouts, interviews on the street. Yeah, you're right.
He said, is that sofa from IKEA?
It's not.
That's a pretty nice sofa.
Nice sofa. The price point was also not from IKEA.
No. Okay. Kathy K says, good morning, my friends.
What's up, Kathy K? Missed you. How's it going? What are you doing today? What's on the docket? When's the next time you're coming to town?
Jessica Waybright says, what exercises do you recommend for the tummy if you have a fused spine?
I don't know. I don't feel comfortable recommending exercises and workouts for anyone either coming off of an injury, working around an injury, or dealing with something where they're not 100%. I would just ask your doctor or your PT person. I don't have experience working with anyone with a fused spine. My apologies.
Well, it's mostly diet, right?
For a stomach, yes.
Yes.
It's all diet, really.
Yeah. Tammy Campbell says, how can I quit bad habits, eating poorly at times, and smoking?
Okay, so first of all, you need to take care of one thing at a time. You're never going to stop smoking and eat great at the same exact time. So my suggestion would be stop smoking and don't worry about the diet. If you can do that, then I'll let you eat whatever you want. I don't care if you gain the weight because I can help you lose it. Stop the smoking. Or reduce the smoking, or however you want to do it. And then take care of the next bad habit. You can't do multiple bad habits at the same time. It's too hard to ask your body to do it.
Selena Marie says, you should pick random people around New York that have different jobs. Example, your lovely bus driver. Bring them on the show for interviews. What, why, and how their life is. Just an idea.
It's a great idea. It's a really good idea.
All right, I'm going back to Instagram.
Insta.
Joyland says, Jenna, I think now the girls are getting older, that in itself starts making things more chaotic. She says, that is part of life. I had 1 child. I'm just imagining what 2 are like, especially at their age. Your girls are so cute. I would never change those moments.
Thank you.
Bird7011 says, like the kid's story, they will grow up so fast.
I know that.
Kay Welburn says, seems like you got the most views during your workout yesterday. That's true.
Really?
Yeah.
All right, then we got.
Especially on.
It was also because it was a challenge.
Yeah, maybe coupled with the workout.
I went back and watched the whole thing, and I have some ideas of how you can shoot it better.
Okay. Not from the top.
It wasn't that it was not from the top. It was. We could talk about it.
Okay. Emoji says. Emoji says, LOL, that's the same voice I use for repeating someone else. Dabney Lansbury says, hi guys, hope you all had a great evening. Aaron Hoyle says, hey guys, today Todd Heap is asking for everything
Yes.
to wear pink, give hugs, and engage in random acts of kindness. # hugs for Holly Day. So spread the love.
So Todd Heap and someone just asked me if I do CrossFit. I've done it twice. I won't lift heavy weights, but I'll do their conditioning classes. Todd Heap, it's a very tragic story. He's an NFL player, and completely by accident, he ran over his 3-year-old daughter, backed up over her, didn't realize she was there. Tragic, horrible accident. Today she would have been 4 years old. It was her birthday. So in lieu of anything else, they're asking for people, the families, I mean, it's unimaginable what they must be going through. Unimaginable. But today they are asking for people to be kind to one another as a token of tribute and of blessing and of heartfelt condolences. So it's how they can take something so tragic and try to turn it into positive for everyone is beyond anything I could imagine.
Patty says, I missed it. How did Connor cut his hand?
I don't know. I don't know. I don't know how he cut his hand.
Do you want to know?
Was it on the light?
Yeah, it was on the light bulb.
I can't. I'm not good at it. Making me nauseous. Move on. MoveOn.org. MoveOn.org. Let's go.
Kelly Williamson says, loved Billy as a guest. And she said, yes, random interviews. Great idea.
Yeah, we should do that. But I wish we could interview you guys.
I have an idea, by the way.
Okay, because that's what I want to do. But everyone's... Like, Kathy, you were in New York, and then we never got a chance to see you on the show the day you were actually here that could have come on the show. Or Lisa Dover. Lisa Dover's going to come on the show. She gave me a whole list of times where she's going to be in New York. I'd love her to come on the show.
So I've got an idea. I'll run by you after this.
Okay.
Okay. Ms. 126 says, when's the Spartan race and how are you training for the Spartan race?
Spartan race is May 13th. It's actually next Saturday or the Saturday after that. I'm not training any other way other than what I do every single day. If I wasn't in that kind of shape already, I'd be doing a lot of stair running and lifting.
Patty says, what are you going to do if the girls get hurt? Like if they cut themselves?
So, I'm okay if they cut themselves. I found that I was okay with like a knee scrape, but what I wasn't okay with, was Quinny had to get a finger prick for a lead test, and I had a real hard time. So Stephanie helped her.
Because of the blood?
Because of the needle.
And then blood.
Stop! I can't. I have a real hard time with it. You're watching me have a hard time with it. I hate blood, but I hate needles, but I hate blood. Ugh. Did I mention what my brother does for a living? Blood and needles. Ugh. Get it out of my head. Okay. Moving past. I can't. I have such a hard time with it. Like, at least I could say swimming in the ocean at night. I can say all the words. I can barely say any of this. So maybe this is worse than that for me. All right, let's move on. Anything. Just say something.
Sure. Kathy K says, I'm coming in this weekend for Barbara. Next week, going to Florida. Maybe when I come back, I will plan to come see you.
Thanks. We love it.
Emoji says, I know the feeling. I get grossed out when anyone throws up. Mouth waters, and I gotta walk away.
Yeah, well, I wish I could just mouth waters and just walk away. I'm like, what? My life.
Kelly says, as a mom, my worst thing was wiggling teeth. Ugh.
Oh, I don't mind that. Stephanie is racing home. She's got to quickly grab a bag and get to the airport and fly to Boston for a story for 6:30 tonight.
What's the story?
I don't know. She didn't have the time to tell me.
Crazy.
Like, it's crazy what her life is like. Okay. Okay, go on.
It's pretty wild though. It must be like, it's like a roller coaster of like...
Every day, something different.
Well, because she's got to rush home, get her bag, get to the airport. That's all quick. I'm sure she gets on the plane in like 10 minutes. And then she's just sitting. It's like...
Yeah, but then you hit the ground.
And then, yeah, I know.
The second
that's what I'm saying.
You land.
It's like a roller coaster of just stopping and starting. And like she's sitting there, she probably like is getting
stressed
prepping.
out beyond belief.
Yeah, prepping, but she's just sitting there.
Yep.
Like can't do anything.
Right.
And then right when it lands, like gotta go again.
Right. Because what's involved in something like that is land.
Yeah.
Have someone there waiting for you because you're not gonna have time to rent a car. go to the story, do all the interviews.
Right.
In your head, be starting to think about how you're going to write the piece. And if there's no time to go back to an affiliate, then just plop down a satellite, like a satellite computer right in front of you. So she's working with the producer there and the producer on the phone, and everyone's throwing in ideas, and she has to write it quick. Get it off, let it get approved. Notes comes back to her. She's got to make all the notes, send it off a second time. 3 people, 2 senior producers and the executive producer have to look at it. Once it's finally approved, it goes off into editing, and then she sits and waits. Then it comes back to her, and she has to track it in a mic. Goes back to editing. Then she has to wait. And if she's on live, then she does her hair and makeup, and she stands there, and she has to write something to say, and then it comes to her. All of that has to happen in less than 2.5 hours.
That's insane.
I mean, she's not the only one that does it. Like,
No.
I did it. We all did it. It was
Right.
so stressful.
It's
Like, I can guarantee you she will not eat anything. It is now 11:45. She won't eat again until after 6:30 tonight.
That's crazy.
Yep.
So is she gonna be on Nightly News tonight?
Illuminati, I'm not in a rant, dude. I promise you. Hi from Orlando. Great show. Thank you. That's really nice of you.
But I mean, like, even if you weren't a rant, like, it's not his. Like, why would he need a word in edgewise?
Yeah, what's your word that you have to get
what
in?
do you have that's so important to say?
Is it something about what I'm talking about or not? What is track? Track is the voice that goes underneath the piece. So they say, with More Now, here's Stephanie Gosk. Stephanie will stand in front of a fire and say, there's this big fire, it happened today, it took the lives of yet tragically, blah, blah, blah. And then you go to a tape, and in the tape it'll say, like, 3 people were killed in the early mornings of blah, and that audio, her voice that you hear underneath the package is her track, and she has to say that into a mic so the editor can lay that down underneath the piece. It's hard to explain. I don't know if I'm explaining it right. Okay, go on.
Jennifer Colinda says, "You're cracking me up today."
I am? Thank you.
She says, "I think she's covering the Red Sox story." I think they're talking
Adam
about,
Jones?
Yeah.
Don't be throwing a sports story out there that you think I may not know about. Let me ask
Isn't
her.
that story kind of done right
It
by
happened
now?
yesterday. No,
Yeah.
the second part of the story was today. Let me
Like
ask.
the applause.
That they all applauded her. They
Yeah.
all applauded him.
Yeah.
Adam Jones? The whole time I kept thinking it was Pac-Man Jones. I'm like, why is he playing baseball?
Kathy K says, "Not too late to see Barbara with us."
How is it not too late?
When is it? The 7th?
Was
the 6th?
there a moment when I cut you down, played around? What have I done? I only relied on you for being, as they say, the last to know. It has to show. There's something. I'm making up my own words at this point.
Well, you could have fooled me.
Oh, there was an auto show accident, she said. Okay.
Susan Hale said, "Jenna, you're cracking me up."
Thanks, Susan. I want to know what Kari Beck thinks.
I don't know.
Come on, Kari. I want Kari to be my friend. I'm singing with you, says Kathy K. Kathy, what's your favorite Barbra Streisand song? How come Kari doesn't read Periscope comments? I generally read Periscope comments because I have...
How come O'Connor? It's my name, O'Connor.
Yeah, listen, O'Shea O'Connor. I have...
Oh,
There's Kari Beck. Periscope right in front of me.
yeah. Heather Kellogg says, "Nice singing."
Children will listen. My favorite... I talk just as fast but not as funny. I don't know if I'm funny. These are literally just the things of my life. Cardinal O'Connor will do a prayer now. My favorite, let me see. I usually keep 4 Barbra Streisand songs on here at any given time. I worry that if I go see her in concert, she's going to play all the old songs and not like my favorite songs, like anything off Guilty.
Okay. Emoji says, "Wow, she's a morning and evening news businesswoman. She's doing morning and evening news, busy woman." Ms. says, "Thank you for all the behind the scenes. You never know how hard people work in media."
Yeah, it's true.
Patty says, "Love your pants, Jenna."
Oh, thank you. Aren't these cool? They're like khaki pants, but there's little like trees on them.
Are they yours?
They are. My friend Marcy's company makes them. It's Cut, K-U-T.
Cool.
Yeah, they're really, really cool, you guys. I
They're
love
like
them.
Jurassic Park.
I am a woman in love. Okay, this is off Guilty. What do I have? That's my favorite song. Run Wild is my all-time favorite Barbra Streisand song. I don't think it gets enough credit. Like, can you ensure that she's gonna sing Run Wild for me, Kathy K?
Heather Kellogg says, random thought, does Jenna have time for a nap during the day? She deserves a nap.
No, she has no time. After this, we have the chef coming on. I have a big 2:30 meeting. I take Harper to karate at 3:40. I run to my workout at 4:35, and then I have to race back home because now Steph's in Boston, so I have to come home and put the kids to bed. Can you talk about Howard Stern? What do you mean? What about him? I don't know. Can you ask me something specific? I'm happy to.
Peter Charwat says, I say something just to let you know I'm here. Facebook said I have to.
Thank you. Someone asked me who Steph is. Steph is my partner. Were you ever on Howard Stern's show? No, I don't think I'm famous enough to be on Howard Stern's show. We're famous.
I think you are.
You do?
Yeah.
Well, why would he want me on a show?
To talk to you
About what?
about
My
your
so-called life.
about the bus driver.
It's a very, very intriguing line of conversation. I just don't know that it's his favorite thing. Do I think he's gross? He'd love you. I'm gonna be honest with you. I don't listen to it. I don't have Sirius because I live in the city. I'm never, unless I'm in the car, I don't listen to it. So I don't listen to him a ton. But I will tell you, he's very good at what he does. He's phenomenal at getting people to open up, to talk to them. He's probably one of the top 5 interviewers. Say what you will about him in the world. He's really great. Illuminati. I don't understand. Would you ever do Dancing with the Stars if asked? I'm a horrible dancer. Horrible, Randy. The worst. Like Elaine from Seinfeld, that I would put her to shame. How do you read the questions? Just with my eyes, basically. Can you show me your apartment? This is not my apartment. This is Lance's apartment.
Yes.
Any question right now? Peg me.
Or
Illuminati, this is your first day. We're here every day. Let me hear it. Oh, I don't know what that is.
That's Korean.
Crazy.
We don't speak Korean.
How much it cost? How much does what cost?
This apartment.
No idea.
No idea.
Not our apartment. What do you think is low income for Manhattan? I don't know what the question is. How much is a low rent?
No. What is low income for Manhattan?
What does that mean?
I mean, the average income in Manhattan's probably 50,000. So low income would be probably below 35.
Gotcha. Have I ever met a president? I've met Bill Clinton a couple times. That's it.
That's a complete guess, by the way, about low income.
Okay.
Kelly Williamson said, hey Jenna, whisper game to us. I've been practicing. Parentheses, not really, but I think the game is fun.
Okay, ready, Kelly? How about this? Do you know it?
No. Yeah, I got it.
You did?
I think so.
I'm sure Kelly did. Look in the thing and see if Kelly got it. Damn, you fine, Jenna. Salt Satan says, who are you? My name is Jenna. Among my various skills, I can do all the words to the song Shoop. I'll tell you a funny story after Kelly Williamson tells me if she guessed it. Yep. Art Rose, I got it.
I got
George
that.
O'Keefe. Kathy K says, let's do a house party. We'll do a house party in a little bit. Kathy, do you love Run Wild? It's my song. Spoon Man says, hi. What's up, Spoon Man? Oh, Spoon Man was taken, so this is Spoon Man 1049.
Boom.
What's the worst part of working in the media? Having to cover a tragedy would be the worst part. Having to go up to parents who lost a child and interview them. Having to interview people who have no interest in being interviewed. That's really, really hard to do. How are you? I'm great. Kathy says, love it all. Thank you. I mean, that's awesome, Kath. Con.
Sorry.
DEFCON 5.
I'm so confused what just happened. Okay.
Yes, Illuminati.
Susan Hale says, how's Lance doing?
Lance is doing great. For being, as they say, the last to know. Barbra Streisand.
Over my head. Kathy K says, I'm coming in August to take my son to see Willy Wonka. I would love to come and see you guys.
All right. Well, love to see you.
Rafael Oliveri says, what do you think about Ryan Seacrest on Kelly Live?
Yeah, I mean, good for him. Hopefully that'll be a fun pair. They're gonna go up against Megyn Kelly over at NBC, so that should be interesting. I don't watch The Voice. The last time I watched The Voice, the guy that I picked on the first day won the whole thing. He was like a rural kid, long hair, and he sang The Boxer, and I melted. And I said, that guy's gonna win the whole thing, and he did. I had just had the baby. Our night nurse was living with us, and I was basically like up all night breastfeeding, and so we would watch The Voice, and we would predict who was gonna win. I think it was Quinny. I had just had Quinny.
Susan Hale says, is Lance still painting?
I don't think he's painting much. He's been super busy.
And Jamie Davidson says, hi from Los Angeles.
My Jamie?
Jamie Davidson?
That's my Jamie.
From Los Angeles?
That's the one.
Okay.
The last time she checked in, Lance read it as, that's Jamie Davidson from Louisiana. What's up, Jamie? Someone just said they saw me play guitar on YouTube, and would I play some? I might play a little bit later. Speaking of Jamie, she was with me when I played on stage.
Green Day?
No, that was a different girl. That was Coco was with me when I played Green Day.
Okay.
Jamie was with me when I played. Jamie, which concert did you come to that I played? I've done 3 concerts.
I didn't know you did 3. Or maybe I did, but I only really think about the one.
Yeah.
Yeah. Whatever. Again. Okay. Hold on. Let's see.
Hi, Tech. No. Technosa.
Martinez Wesley says, how do you invite followers on Instagram? I don't think you can.
I don't think you can either.
Wesley Martinez tends to invite people on.
Oh, cool. Periscope?
Yeah.
How long have you been playing? I used to play a lot. Now I don't play at all. But Connor's really good. Connor's a guitar player. I'm not. I'm just like, I don't know what I'm doing. Is Matt Lauer really strange? Not at all. He's actually a really nice guy. And he's very good at what he does. He's one of the best at it. He is, not that I know of.
Jamie Davidson says, have you improved on the guitar with Matt?
No. No, of course not, Jane. Because I don't have any time to practice. I still only play one song. But give Jamie credit. She used to listen to my crappy-ass guitar skills and be like, that was really good. It's really sweet. Jamie's my ex, for those of you playing along at home.
All right.
Was Natalie the co-anchor? Wish Natalie was the co-anchor. Okay.
JL Gower says, Jenna, you rock. I see your exercise posts on Instagram, and you're inspirational.
Thank you very much.
Kay William Welburn says, nice plug about the pants. Get Kurt from the Cloth to sponsor the show. Oh no, Cut from the Cloth.
Cut from the Cloth. Who wrote that?
That was Kate Welburn.
Yeah, that's her company, Cut from the Cloth. We were going to. But I don't know. I guess Lance didn't reach out yet, or I don't know. But
Yeah.
just go to them and buy their stuff anyway. They're fun. Why, yes, she is. Lisa. Oh, Lisa Lacuzzi is saying that. I'm so confused. Anyway, never mind.
Okay. Well, we gotta get going because we gotta set up for this second segment.
Oh, that's right. We have to set up for
Or we have a couple more minutes. But
Okay.
we're going on at 12:30. Jason is on the way.
Yeah. Your inspiration, singing, Barbara, working out. Who can ask for anything more? Who wrote that? I just missed who that was. Triggered.
You want me to go back?
That's okay.
That was Kathy.
Oh, thanks, Kathy. Is someone calling me rude? I can't. Okay.
No. Someone with, if there's like an at,
That means someone else.
they're talking
Okay.
to someone.
All right.
Peter Charwat says, sorry, I have to leave cooking for my son.
Oh, that's cool.
All right. And we are caught up.
Yes, Randy. I loved Randy. Was the woman who I took to the gym on FaceTime. Randy sent me a video.
Yes.
And the video was of her working out with her puppy, watching her, which is really sweet. I have a big sense of humor. I'm not triggered by anything. Yeah. What do you want to know? Ask me anything, Illuminati. No, you're ignorant. Not you. Me? Am I talking about me?
I'm confused also.
Okay. Alright, well, I'm trying to be nice to everybody.
Kelly says, thanks, Jenna, for playing.
You're welcome, Kelly. Do you see how I gave you an artist as an artist?
Susan Hale says, thanks for making me laugh today. You motivate me every day.
Thank you, Susan.
Have a great rest of your show.
Thank you very much. Oh, someone in the audience got triggered. Not me. It's good. Alright, I'm caught up on my end.
Me too.
Yeah? So we have, did we find out what he's making for us?
We're going to be making some chocolate pudding.
Oh. Anything special with it? Like an Oreo or?
I'm not sure, actually.
Like the key to